It sucks. Sometimes you really don't know what you have until it's gone. Hello my honeybees, it's your girl Hyunee, and today I'm going to be eating nuclear fire noodles with pickled radish. So let's dig in because I'm so hungry. Okay, to start off, we are having our sparkling water as always. Love the lime one, it's my favorite. Cheers. This is by far my favorite sparkling water. Like, nothing can beat the Kirkland sparkling water. It's not sweet at all. It's perfect amount of carbonation and it just goes so well with food. So let's have our first bite. Hyunee bite. I've been craving fire noodles so much. Look at that. Woo. Feels like I haven't had it in a while. Cheers. So good, you guys. Why is it so good and addicting? I just got back from the golf course. Didn't play too well today, so I was like, you know what? I'm craving fire noodles. Let's relieve that stress by eating spicy food. Talking about addictive. Have you guys watched the show Painkiller? I just finished it yesterday. And it got me really emotional because when my dad was here, I remember, you know, I would follow him to the hospital and I would get his prescriptions for him from the pharmacy. And I remember the name OxyContin and Oxycodone. And the doctor prescribed it to him because my dad had cancer and stuff too. I do realize that. It's a painkiller, right? I can't even imagine the pain that my dad was going through. And so, you know, when I was watching the show, I could relate to it a lot. And it also got me sad because it got me thinking, like, was my dad ever addicted to it? You know, it's a type of opioid drug. And I just remember some times where, like, my dad was, like, taking more than the amount of dosage given. And, you know, my mom did a great job keeping track of how much painkiller he was taking and making sure that he didn't take more than he was prescribed. But there were times where he was in, like, so much pain that he did have to take more pills. And throughout the show, I was just like, dang, was my dad ever addicted? And did he feel like he was in more pain or he wanted more medication because of the addiction? I do remember there were a couple times where he was like, he's seeing things, like someone's about to take him. It was a very emotional thing to watch. And the fact that, okay, there are some things that really make me mad and I have zero tolerance for is people playing with food, people playing with people's lives, and people who are disrespectful. And also people who look down on other people thinking, you know, they're on top of everybody and they think they're the smartest. So watching that show and seeing these salesmen telling doctors to prescribe more dosages and that's going to get them richer, and it was basically like a pyramid scheme, right? It made me furious while watching it. and everyone just like enjoying their time, making so much money off people's lives. And it's also insane to me how I never knew about this until recently. I don't know how people can do that to other people. Like, do they not feel guilty? Do they not feel bad? It's unbelievable how some people are able to do certain things to hurt others just for their benefits and their selfishness. And I just hope that, I don't know, I just wish there were more nicer people. And I know there's a lot of nice people in this world, but there's also a lot of not so nice people, right? When I see people trying to scam other people, I just don't understand how they're able to do it so heartlessly. I've actually seen a friend scam a really close friend or best friend, and I've seen people do it, and I just hate it. I just don't understand. If you guys haven't watched the Netflix show Painkiller, you guys should watch it. It's basically a documentary made into a series on Netflix. It's sad, but it's also informative, and hopefully that never happens again. And it also showed me that just because something's FDA approved doesn't mean that you could trust it 100%. You know, you would think the government is on your side and for the people, but not always. I have been a little bit emotional lately. I don't know if it's because I was watching the show, but I've been thinking more about my dad and how much I miss him and how hard it must have been for him to deal with everything and worry about us, and just for him to have gone through it for years and years and years. I don't know if I would have been able to do that. I wish I knew better. I wish I was there for him more. I always thought he was Superman, so he can just get through it, you know, like he always has. I didn't think like he was human like me at the time, because I was like so immature and I was going through a rebellious phase. And it's just harder on me because friends are important, but family always comes first. And I realized that because I've lost so many friends And, you know, I've gained some and I've lost some throughout my life. But in the end, your family will always be there for you. Sometimes your friends just move on. They make their own family. They start living their own lives. You know, if they have to move somewhere, they can't always be there for you. It's sad, but I always put my friends first. I was a people pleaser. I always wanted to, you know, be good to my friends, look good to my friends. And then my family was always just there. That's how I thought. Because my dad's lived longer than me, he always knew that. Because he probably has gone through a lot of the same thing as I have. And he's lost friends along the way. And that's why he was so protective over me. But, you know, now I know, as I'm 33 now, which I can't believe I'm 33 years old. Yes, I love my friends, but family is always first. And I hope you guys know that too. And I just wanted to express. And, you know, even you guys, you know, you guys are here for me now, but even subscribers and honeybees come and go. But I do want to thank you guys all for being here, and I do appreciate you guys. And I know I'm so inconsistent. I come and go too. But I will try to be here more, and I hope you guys enjoy my vlogs, although my life isn't as entertaining or fun. I just want to show you guys the real me. Make sure you guys put your family first and tell them you love them. I wish I could have told my dad more I loved him and cared for him more, because I know he needed someone to be there for him. Like, I know a lot of the times he probably felt like he was going through this alone. And I think, like, losing my dad, although I could tell my friends about it a little after he passed away, none of them could really understand fully, because none of them has lost a family member. And I think my dad felt the same way. Like, we didn't have cancer. We didn't know the pain that he was going through. And I'm always, like, rebelling, putting my friends first. And so I think he felt very alone and empty inside. And when I think about that, it makes me really sad. And, you know, although my dad said it was okay, like, before he passed away, I was like, I'm so sorry, Dad. I hope you can forgive me. And he had the ventilator through him, so he couldn't speak, but he was like this, saying it's okay, he forgives me. But I just wish I was more mature enough to be there for him. It sucks. Sometimes you really don't know what you have until it's gone. Miss my dad so much, and I love him, and I do need him. Like, I still feel lost sometimes, but I'm really thankful for Terry. He's the best person, best man, the best human being, best person, best boyfriend, fiance, best man ever. And I would really, really be lost if Terry wasn't in my life right now. But I just want you guys to know that, you know, to put your family first and tell them you love them, appreciate them, be there for them. Express how much you love them. Comfort them, care for them. September has been kind of a bad month for me. I was starting to, you know, I've been making more friends, and I've been starting to get close with someone that also lost her dad when she was younger, and that trust has been broken. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to forgive her and or lose her, you know, in my life. I really don't know what's gonna happen. Only time will tell. But yeah, it's been an emotional month for me. But yeah, that's my rant, you guys. I know I'm so sorry for crying, but you know, you guys have always been there for me, and you guys know my life story as well. And I just want to thank you guys for being there, and I'm sorry for not being here consistently. I will try to be here more often than not. I do have a few vlogs that I do have to edit, and vlogs are really hard for me. It's something that I haven't done before, but I hope you guys really enjoyed my first vlog. I will come with more vlogs, and yeah, this will be my last bite. Cheers! This was really good. Wow. I love it. I love fire noodles. I cannot get over them, ever. Again, not crying because it's spicy, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please go and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And to become my Hyunee bee. And like this video if you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!